Welcome to Amplify Digest, where I break down some of the top news and trends and all things people in 5 minutes or less. I want to open with something I'm really excited about. It's the new Amplify Academy for Teams that I launched this week. If you work in HR and people operations, and certainly if you work in leadership capacity, you have been through a lot over the last 2+ years. And as you think about building capability and developing and growth within your teams, there are not a lot of resources out there that are really supporting the new world of work that we're all facing right now. And that is why I created the Academy for Teams. It's designed to help build readiness, inspiration, and global networks and community for people practitioners and leaders. So you can learn more in this blog post and the video within, and you can learn more on the website at amplifytalent.com/academy. Okay, so quiet quitting is a bullshit term that I'm going to call bullshit on. You know, we've always had issues with disengagement. We've had conversations around active disengagement. Yes, that is an issue. Yes, that is something that teams need to deal with. And it is something that is not new. It is not novel. And it's not quiet quitting. You know, a lot of the conversations around quiet quitting have a frame as, people are going to, they're not going to go above and beyond 100% of the time. They're not going to give 110%. They're not going to overextend themselves with projects. They're setting boundaries. How dare them? And I don't know that that is how we should be thinking about this. I'm calling bullshit on the term quiet quitting because, yes, active disengagement is an issue. Let's deal with that. But trying to frame things where any employee who is trying to set some healthier boundaries at work and move a bit away from the hustle grind culture as somebody who is quiet quitting is unfairly labeling somebody that is trying to actually have some boundaries in life. So let's just go ahead and crush this term before it becomes another war for talent, because we can't handle more of that. Spotify is in the digest again. I feel like they've been making a regular appearance here, but they've been doing incredible work with sharing the results of their work from anywhere plans. And so this is a piece that gets into some of the results of what they found a year after they've launched this program. Definitely worth your time. As is this is an incredible remote hiring guide from Signalfire, that they open sourced. Huge hat tip to Heather Doche and her team at Signalfire. It's a great resource for any of you doing any level of remote recruiting, which is probably almost all of you. So this is one that's worth a bookmark. One that's not worth a bookmark is this New York Times piece on Dan Price. If you are going to read this article, trigger warning, it does get into sexual assault and some difficult subject matter. And the story of Dan Price, if you're not familiar with him, he's the CEO that raised all of his employees' salaries to $70K. He's also been in the press regarding some of his past experiences, and this is a deep dive with some serious allegations against how Dan, used his carefully crafted social media presence to earn and then betray the trust of women. So these are allegations, read it as such, but again, a very sobering look at what can be the facade of social media.